Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Chaos Space Marines Master of Executions. He's right here, I'm led to believe. He will cost you £15, which is about right for a separate character in the Games Workshop ranges, either Age of Sigmar or Warhammer 40,000. So these are, I believe, the last two releases for the Chaos Space Marines. I don't think we're going to get anything else short term. It would have been nice if we did, but there we go. Anyway, so he comes in this clamshell pack right here, and we've also got the Chaos Space Marines Dark Apostle. I'll unbox him and do the review in a separate video today, which is great news. That'll come shortly after the Master of Executions first look. So here he is. This is what he looks like. It's got this whopping great big power axe thing. He's holding a couple of heads. He's got this like helmetless head, and he's got another head with a hood on, but the hood isn't very prominent in my opinion. He's got a load of bones, like some kind of spine, and more bones there, and bones adorning his armour. I'm not a huge fan of either the helmetless head and the one with the hood. We're going to have a look at the parts in closer detail in a moment, but what I'm probably going to try and do, if the model lets me, is just put a normal Chaos Space Marine head on. Maybe if I can find like an aspiring champion one, that would be quite good. Anyway, been a while since I opened a clamshell pack, so here goes nothing. So there's the base, and there's the sprue, and in this fiddly bit, I wish they made these a bit easier to work out. Anyway, in here it's actually couple of pages. You've got the instruction guide, which you sort of should expect from one of, you know, £15 for a single miniature. Shows there, just put his left leg onto his body, which includes part of like a tunic thing, his front chest plate, his big power axe, and then his right arm, his right shoulder pauldron, his power plant, and then the choice of heads is the last thing you put on. Let's have a look at the parts themselves then, guys. Right. Oh, and also you get a colour guide there, but Games Workshop are pretty good on the Warhammer community. They do quite regular painting guides. Anyway, comes on this 40mm base, so a Terminator base. Characters must be getting bigger. That's the 40mm base, I think. Let's have a look at the parts themselves. So you've got a load of detail there with the bones and the spine and his kind of tunic thing stitched together. I think it's leather, I don't think it's human skin. It would have been cool if it's human skin, but I think that's Fabius Biles' department. And then his left leg with, again, stitched leather on there. And then you've got his right shoulder pauldron with these bones, if you can see that. There is two heads. Looking good. They don't look like they've got any kind of attachments that slot into his neck, which is very good. It's just flat. So yeah, that's the hood. I mean, maybe it's because they painted the hood brown on the picture, but yeah, I not really like that head. I much prefer that one, but I think what I'm going to do is just put a helmet on mine. This is the massive Executioner's axe. Huge thing. I'm going to do a size comparison on that compared to like a Space Marine. It looks taller than a Space Marine though, from shaft to tip. And then you've got a power plant there. It's got a bolt pistol with some kind of bow and arrow symbol. That's a bit strange. And the bolt pistol looks like it's got a wooden or gnarled kind of handle grip. The power plant is adorned with some trophies, so he's got a mini trophy rack, he's got two skulls and then one Primaris helmet. I like the fact that they're putting Primaris heads on you know, the newer Chaos Space Marine stuff, especially with the Baden as well. Really cool. I like that they're incorporating the new sort of goodie models, the Imperium models, on the Chaos stuff. Then you've got his right hand with his greave, and then two heads, one in a sort of tortured expression, another one without a jaw at all, and then this here looks like he's got a load of bones, and then bones that form some kind of gorget, and a load of pipes there. So a fair bit of detail for this one. Quite impressed with it, especially for 15. Interesting that he has got a load of bones everywhere. Kind of reminds me of some kind of, well, kind of reminds me of the Skull Taker, actually, for Khorne. I would have expected him to have a few more trophies, but the fact that his whole armour is kind of adorned with bones is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty good in combat. I'll go through his rules. Very decent character. So they're all the parts for him. That's my unboxing. What do you guys think, just on the first impressions? That's just cemented my decision on just changing his head. I'll look at my bits box for the new Chaos Space Marine helmets and see if I can find an appropriate one. So that will change in the review. Put your comments and opinions and thoughts and things down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Death to the False Emperor.